I gotta make
two.
sure we
I
got.
only got two NBA notes. The rest of my notes deal with NFL.
I think I got one. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Looks like we live, man.
Are we out here?
Out
Yeah.
chill. Episode 14, man. Get a grip, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, more news on why we calling this episode that, man.
Why does it
Speedy
say that?
recovery to my boy Joe, but
Man, yo. Yeah, I was. It happened so early in the game, too, which was terrible.
mhm, yeah,
Terrible, I tell you. But
didn't
yeah,
happen.
man.
It didn't
Hopefully,
happen as early as Aaron Rodgers though. But anyway,
dog, Aaron Rodgers, grand opening, grand closing. Ooh. Um, yeah, man. It's Austin.
and it's your boy Mike.
Yeah, man. The Fly Sip is episode 14, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you sipping on today, man?
And but first off, I'm going fancy because we got it in the exclusive Robin Hood Regal Cup.
Huh.
For those of y'all that don't know, I worked for Regal at Starlight Stadium 14, quite a long time, about 14 years.
Ooh.
And I got all kinds of different kind of merch and swag like that. But I actually got quite a bit of the Captain and mixed it with guava and pineapple juice.
That sounds nice.
That is tropical and refreshing. But I done talked too long about what I'm sipping on. But what you over there sipping on, man?
Man, I got Black Label, man, with just a splash, a little bit of Coke, man.
Just take the edge off a little bit.
Bro, that's been one of those days, man. It's been one of
Yeah,
those days. Man, I'm getting a rush to do stuff, finish some stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna start testing now because Thanksgiving coming up. I was like, that ain't my problem.
right.
I am on integration. So this is my application. Fuck. Shit. 6 o'clock. Hey yo, you forgot the mass account numbers. Damn. Oh man. I'm exhausted, yo. I'm
Just
tired.
gotta push through. Just gotta push through, man.
All right,
I
here we go,
appreciate it.
man.
Plus, I appreciate you getting on here, even though you're tired, man.
It's all good, man. Because tomorrow my cousin's coming in town, and then we're going to the Hornets game. So I got to be super cousin. So
Right? Mm.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, man. Yep.
Let's
What we
see.
got going on with the week 11?
Yeah, for NFL Week 11, I had
Oh
just a
wait, my bad. Are
couple.
we doing basketball first?
I was like, yeah, I was gonna say I just had like a couple notes for
Yeah.
NBA.
What you got?
Maybe just jump right into NFL right after. For one, is it time to stop fearing the beard? The Clippers only have two wins
Is
uh,
it
with Harden.
time? I think it's been time. Half y'all are sucking this this Genjutsu out here. Need
Yes.
to release. Do like Itachi does. Release. You'll be
Right.
fine, man. Yo, he hasn't been the same since he left Houston. So
Like
uh
these squads they keep putting them together with is like that would have been fine for like 3 or 4 years before you're putting this squad together.
honestly, yeah. If he came off the bench,
I can agree with that too.
like he's not a point guard. He's not gonna facilitate like Chris Paul, but you want him
Mhm.
to. But he has never done that in his career. It's either he's running the show or nobody running the show. That's how it works.
Yeah, this is getting bad for LA because it's not like the Lakers look. The Lakers look like a more stable team, but it does not look like there's not a whole lot of games on the Lakers schedule where you can just look at it and be like, yeah, they got
Hmm.
it. And the Clippers are worse than the Lakers, so it's going to be an interesting time for basketball out in LA.
I heard they may be trying to move Chris Paul. I mean, not Chris Paul. Chris George. Chris George. Oh my gosh, Paul George.
Wait a
So
minute. Does that mean when you flip the names, the other dude's name would have been Paul Paul? I'll sip on that.
Oh man. Man, that might be like my new a new name for a wrestler.
Right?
Paul Paul.
But where would they move him to?
I think the Knicks possibly.
Mm.
And I think they're giving up yeah, I mean I think that'd be perfect.
That would also keep the Knicks decently.
Like if you know, I think I saw like a mock trade where RJ Barrett could be in that trade. I'm like, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Because you're basically you're the Knicks will be giving up RJ Barrett and picks like another player,
Hmm.
but you're getting Paul George. So you have Randall, Brunson, George, and Brunson is he knows what like he knows what the deal is, man. I'm like, yo, I'm point guard. I can score. My main job is to facilitate,
Hmm.
but I can drop 30.
Right.
Don't sleep. I can drop 30, but I'm gonna facilitate first.
Right.
He's a perfect. I'm not gonna say star. He is the greatest assist character I think right now. Where
He
where he's not a superstar, so
in Marvel versus Capcom
he'll be
term.
Birdie.
I was even going to say he's either Colossus or Doctor Doom. You know how
Mm,
annoying those assists are?
yep.
Colossus, what? What? You crossed the screen. Let me try to stop him next time. Man, I'm just catching these doors. This is door all day.
I should add a little more color to this. This is too much.
Um, the other note I had, um, well, kind of a piggyback. For one, to support your point that Hornets are better than what their record says. Upset overtime win over the top team in the conference.
I was at that game. The Hive was alive, and all you Boston fans, I can't stand. I was yelling. Ain't no like I was selling we ain't selling no clam chowder in Charlotte tonight. But no, I mean, so this is the first time. This is the first time where I saw the lineup, and I was like, "Thank you, get PJ Washington out the starting lineup, get
Hmm.
him out." But it's the first time I was like, "Okay, let's see," because I think we had a conversation before about this, where I was like, "When Miles comes back, it's going to be LaMelo, Miller, Miles, Mark Williams, and I don't know who's going to take that second spot. Is it going to be Hayward or Terry Rozier?
Hmm.
Terry is hurt, so it was LaMelo, Gordon, um, Miles, Miller, Williams." And now you're Brandon Miller out here trying to put bodies on posters, yo. He hasn't caught a body yet, but he trying. He be
Bad
trying to
alert.
kill people in the paint. And then yeah, he caught an alley, and like I think it was the first time like Melo was thinking, I got two of these players now.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. And they can hit threes? Oh, here we go. Wait, and we got a big man? Oh, it's I'm telling y'all, man. I said this before. I, the core, LaMelo, Miles, Miller, Williams. That young, super young core.
Hmm.
Y'all keep watching. Y'all keep watching.
They are better than what their record says. Because as a reminder, as the logo y'all see on my hat, um, the Hornets were up on the Mavericks by like 27 at one point. So we had to come back and win that
Yeah,
game.
Lucas
So
said, I think I'm nice. Took it over again. That's what happened with the Bucks game. Dame was like, all right, I'm tired of the game being close. Took it over.
right. Um, last note that or yeah, the second part of that piggyback in the West Conference, have we discounted the Timberwolves and the Pelicans? Pelicans pulled an upset on the Nuggets where the Nuggets never led the entire game. And we just watched this
Wait,
team
you talking about last game? Was it last night?
either last night or the night before. Uh,
Jokic got ejected in the first quarter, I believe.
okay, well, that'll do it.
Because I had it on like one of my sleeper picks, and I was like 19. Oh, he gone. Okay. Yeah.
uh, game before, yeah, because the game last night, the Nuggets beat the Pistons.
Dude, yo.
Was it? Might have been before that? Or was it Thursday? No. Nani?
Oh, is that
Oh,
Japanese for what?
it was Friday where the Pelicans
Oh,
beat the,
okay. Never mind.
the Nuggets never led.
Nick
Um,
Batum is still in the starting lineup. Yo, get this dude up out of here, yo.
right.
Dude, get him out of here, yo. Dude, get him out of here, man.
Yeah, the Matty.
Get his ass up out of here, yo. I can't
And
stand it.
looking at the standings of the West Conference, the Timberwolves are the number one seed.
Yo, don't sleep on Ant Man. Don't sleep on Ant Man. You Carlton Towns, I still can't stand him. But yo, Ant Man,
Yeah, Carl Anthony needs to go across town. Uh,
trash. I can't stand this motherfucker, yo.
so do you have any notes on the NBA before we
No, that's pretty
finish
much it
on?
right now.
Mhm.
I mean everything is still early, but teams are starting to come together. I'm just letting y'all know, yo, Hornets coming, yo. Hornets are coming.
Yes, everyone keep your eyes on. I'm telling you.
Telling y'all, yo. Oh, and our best offender hasn't played this year yet. So,
Yeah, the fact that like I get pretty much well as the saying will go for football any given Sunday. So I get the any given day a team can be down to anybody. Down by 20 plus is a statement.
hmm
So hey, big shout out to the Hornets, man. Y'all just keep developing, getting that chemistry work.
hmm hmm But that's all I got for basketball.
Yeah, man.
What you got for week
NFL.
11?
Hey man, it sucks that this got to be the first game that we cover.
About to lose this joint.
Speedy recovery to Joe Burrow, man. But my man's hand got Thanos snapped. Right?
Bruh,
He
I
can't
lost.
grip.
That might kick me out the playoffs too. Because now my
Yeah,
quarterback is Jordan Love.
he got five. And it might spell trouble for the Bengals too. 5-5, winless in the division.
They needed to win that game too.
Yeah,
Needed to win that joint, yo. So,
yeah.
eh.
That game was never close. Speedy recovery to him, though, and hopefully they get some kind of system or figured out because trying to play in that division without your star quarterback, which, mind you, currently AFC North is the best division in football. The Bengals are in last place at 5-5. So yeah, that lets you know the records of the other three teams. You got to play in that division without Burrow.
Not gonna be able to do it.
No, sir. No, sir. But the other two teams in the division, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, defensive slugfest. Plus, hey, congrats to Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Yeah, he got his first win,
Yeah.
and his congratulations is about to go get Flacco,
Oh, God. How many teams is Flacco
which
going to
maybe not that bad. If he's a veteran presence.
take?
The one that doesn't commit crimes.
Mr. Nat.
Ones that go home to his family at night. One of those veteran folks.
He said go home to his family. Boy, you ain't gonna worry about no woke up and saw you creeping. Yeah, see,
Nah, I do creeping under that massage parlor, yo.
Mr.
That
Nat.
man is diabolically horny, yo. He got to get out of here, yo. He is that's a wild boy. I tell you what. No.
Woo. We don't want no action. 21. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, complete defensive slugfest. So that's another reason I wanted to give him his props. Because for a quarterback to be thrown in that kind of position, and you have to take on like a really good defense. I mean, of
Really,
course,
nigga?
also big ups to the Steelers defense.
Bear back. Yeah, yeah, you keep talking. I'll be right back. Apparently my alarm is set up for PM and not AM.
Oh, that was okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, both defenses literally holding it down. For a newer quarterback to get thrown in that situation and have to deal with the Steelers defense, and Hey, Browns defense was actually holding it down as well. Oh, actually, and cool note about the previous game of the Thursday game, the Bengals have lost 24 of their last 25 primetime games, dating all the way back to 1998. So, as dating all the way back to the dark times, I guess you could say, of the Bengals because they had a lot of rough years. Let's see. Additional notes I had from Sunday. Darren Bland, fourth pick six that ties an NFL record. So he's starting to become a one man wrecking crew, I guess you could say, for a no fly zone. Uh, as well as the Giants defense having six takeaways.
Yeah, I watched that score and I said, how? How? Whose Giants is this? The little
Even
Giants?
and even funnier note, last time they had six takeaways was in 2014, also against Washington. But we can't say that we can't say that name from back there. What they
Mm,
had back then.
mm, mm. Yo, somebody was trying to not to say the old Washington name on TV. He was in the Washington. I'm sorry, Commanders. He said. He said. You say a lot of stuff at the house, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, I bet
Right.
you do. Maybe out here slurring it up at the house.
um, I while you were away, I pointed out my one point about the Bengals Ravens game. The Bengals have lost 24 of their last 25 primetime games, dating back to 1998.
Yeah, that's in the
Anyway,
DNA.
um, a game that ended up being closer than what I thought it would be, even with an 85% Kyler Murray. Arizona and Houston. Of course, CJ Stroud still out here balling, but
He threw 3 picks, right?
yeah.
3 picks and 300 yards.
Like we did. So you was talking about whose Giants is this? Whose Cardinals were those? that,
Not Kyler's.
game, that game should not have been that close. But hey, CJ Stroud, even though he threw the three picks, he comes away with the win. I don't think this one was close. The Jacksonville and Tennessee, yeah, I don't think that was
Oh
close.
no, no! I was on that game. I was like, "What Jacksonville is this? Is this last year's Jacksonville team?"
Right.
Cause
Will Levis looked hopeless.
oh, the defense was defensing. Calvin Ridley either look, it's either Calvin Ridley started back gambling or he stopped gambling. I don't know what happened, but he was balling.
Maybe
I
something came
was
across in his contract was it's like, well, I mean, you do well and blah blah blah. And he saw the money he gets in his contract for playing well instead of having to gamble. I don't know. I don't know. But that game was whoo-wee. I think we kind of gloss over oh wait. No. A point I did want to make about this game for Cowboys and Panthers. The game was close until it wasn't.
okay. Yeah. Did you watch the game?
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know how. I don't know how it was close until well, I mean, I was at the game thinking like, I don't believe this.
right.
Nope. I'm not
Well, I
saying we're
was
playing
telling you
good, but I just don't know. Is Jack that bad?
probably.
Maybe.
I mean, he does have some explosive skill positions around him to where it can kind of make up for him being bad. But that game was
Yeah,
oddly
I don't.
close until it wasn't. And once the old Carolina came back with all the undiscipline, That's why I was like, yeah, this is getting away from
Those damn random ass like hits and stuff, and I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
him. When Carolina has to do laundry, they know how to move the ball.
Excuse me.
High gear reverse.
It was so weird, man. Like
Let's
I
see.
don't like I'm kind of liking the fact that people are like, okay, it's not Bryce's fault. And I was put it on record again. I wanted Stroud. But it's glad to see everybody saying, hey, it's not Bryce's fault. I think Bryce is gonna be a good quarterback. But everybody's skipping the coach now and like, hold up,
Yeah.
Tepper. You the only owner that lucks up and gets a playoff team. Usually when you sell the team, it ain't nothing there. You
Mm-hmm.
got a playoff team with a former MVP. System already established. You got rid of it. Oh, my bad. Um, is it Rules? Like one of like the year before Rule was fired, right? You know who was on the
Mm-hmm.
team? Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Brian Burns, Frankie Louvu, Stephon Gilmore, Hassan Reddick. All of them gone but Burns and Louvu.
Right.
That's it. That's a insane. Oh, was it Brown, the defensive tackle? So all of them
Mm-hmm.
gone except for like Brown, Burns, and Louvu. That was a good core. That was a
Mm-hmm.
great core. Nah,
Somewhere right.
you had your, and it's like he's messing it up, man. So it's like, all right, separate. Also, too, we've had 6 straight losing seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that we know about Tepper's Panthers is that we are some losers. When you are 1-9, it is not the player's fault. That is a coaching thing. One and
Mm-hmm.
not 1-9 and not competitive. Now the Lions could be 1-9, like whatever year they were, but you saw like it's like okay, y'all are in these close games, and y'all are losing my freaky stuff. Like I don't know, Tucker hitting the 60-yard field goal that bounced in the middle of the goalpost and bounces over. Freaky
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But you're in the game, dog. This games be over, yo. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I really hate when they're like, oh man, like these people are not getting open, or I'm like, okay, why'd you get him then?
Right.
These people aren't rookies,
I was starting to say the same thing about Jerry Judy, but
dog. Speaking of hands, Jared Judy, MVS.
Marquez, Valdez, Scantling. Shout out
Mm,
to the Adonis on that one.
trash ass.
There's a lot of trash skill positions for the Kansas City Chiefs to where, like you said, your sister had mentioned before, that's now a TKO offense with occasionally Isaiah Pacheco and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yes.
As and in fact, if you because I'm looking at some of these other games, these weren't really all that close. San Fran beat up on Tampa.
Yeah.
Um, Rams pulled the upset on the Seahawks. Buffalo, we can definitely just skip that. Oh, a note for the Buffalo and New York Jets one. The Jets were 0 of 11 on third down.
You know what? Speaking of that game, you said 0-11, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead. I got a bone to pick with the other team.
No, that was the note I was gonna I
Mm.
took down for that. 0 of 11 on third down. So this now also makes the fifth game in a row that they haven't scored an offensive touchdown. How do you fix that? Like at this point in fantasy, you just pick up a defense that's playing either the Panthers or the Jets.
It was the Giants. I don't know now.
Yeah, Saquon was going off.
Yeah, but man,
But what's your bone to pick?
the damn Bills, man. Why you kick a 50-yard field goal at the end of the game for no reason?
Just to, just to be spiteful.
You cost me my fantasy game.
I know, right?
50 yards, yo. 50. Punt that
50.
joint. 50.
It's 50.
So yeah, that's all I got.
Just to send a message. You know how these AFC East teams get. But
Yeah.
um the really two good games. Sunday night game, my boys, Denver Broncos,
Bruh.
pulling out 4 wins in a row. Great way to grit up. Gave Josh Dobbs his first loss under a Vikings uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Great game. Couple of frustrating things happened. That's neither here nor there because we walked away with that W. And also basically put Minnesota in a spot to where they could see if Josh Dobbs had it for that kind of situation right now. I mean, although he did put his team on his shoulders for a couple times to get game winners, Denver's defense was not having it. Denver's defense was not having it, which I am glad that it's very, very much improved. The thing I'd like to also point out about Denver's defense is that even though we won 21-20, the 20 was the most points we've ever scored coming out of after our bye week.
Hmm.
We've allowed the fewest amount of points in the past 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. Um, so yeah, very proud of my boys. Don't have any other notes on that. The only other one I had notes on deals with the Monday night game. And while all of a sudden I sound frustrated, look, the Chiefs scored 17 points to open the game.
Mm-hmm.
17 points in the first half, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Tell him. Talk about it.
0 points in 30
0.
minutes of football when you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback is completely unacceptable. That also being said, Chiefs defense has actually been playing up so well. The Chiefs have forced opponents to 0 of 25 on third down and 10 plus yards to go. They have shut every team down that has been third and 10 or longer. However, they've only scored 53 points in the second half this whole season, which is by far the NFL fewest. They also have the league high 26 pass drops.
Wait, what?
They lead the league in pass drops. They have 26 pass drops. These passes were hitting guys in the hands.
I do. It was one of those passes where it hit somebody in the hands and went through and hit him in the helmet.
Let's not forget.
MBS?
I was going to say Kadarius Toney in the opening, the season opener. Ball is here. It ended up being
Multiple
6 points.
times.
It ended up being. No, I'm talking about the exact clip. It was like ended up being 6 points for the Detroit Lions. Come on, y'all. This is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
y'all have to clean that up. Because at that point, it'd be always frustrating. I can't imagine how Chiefs fans feel about this. It's
This,
frustrating to watch a game to where your team either starts off kind of normal or heck, they start off hot, but then they don't score in 30 minutes of professional football.
mm-hmm.
And you see Patrick Mahomes out here working. So
Balling.
it won't Travis.
I do know one thing though. When Taylor Swift is not there, his numbers are down. Down.
Well, they're gonna be down for a while. I think she's on tour now.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick them both up because this is y'all's colors.
Did you do
Man,
there?
their skill positions, y'all got a lot to y'all got a lot to ask yourselves, Chiefs fans, because we know it ain't Patrick Mahomes. My man got 2 rings for a reason. We know it ain't Patrick Mahomes. League high 26 pass drops with Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. Completely unacceptable. Let's see what we did on the pick 'em though. Good weeks for both of us. We both went above 500. I
There we
went
go.
10. I went 10-4. You went 8-6. Part of the eight, part of that 8-6 though, uh, was the Kansas City Chiefs. So, um,
The
but it
Chiefs,
brings,
man.
yeah, when they were up 17-7 at halftime. Come on, come on. Up 17-7 at halftime with the defense still balling out. Like I said, that note they, of third and 10 or longer, shut everybody out. They still lost Monday. Um, but that brings my pick'em record up to 103-61 and brings yours up to 90-74.
Look at
So
us.
we're moving farther and farther up above that 500. That's what I'm talking about, baby. But yeah, I remember you saying you might have to keep this one shorter. I guess we can go on ahead and get to the pick'em.
Then we got to do the oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's I mean, because this is like a weird week too. A super weird week because we have football games on Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday.
All kinds of
So
stuff to cover.
just trying
Let's
to pull it up
see.
real quick.
So I was going to say, I had started picking some, but like I said, I just got through the Black Friday game. I didn't even get to Sunday yet. So I'll let you call them out and then
All
I'll
right.
write them
Oh,
down
dog, it's like raining like crazy over here.
here too.
All right. You want me to call it the games?
Yeah. Well, at
All right.
least the four that I got already, I can do those since I have them written. The Packers at the Lions, bro. Who you got?
Give me the lines. Hmm?
This is also the what would I had a note about them. There it is. This is the best Detroit Lions start since 1982.
Bro, they're going to the playoffs. Yeah. I'm happy for that team, man.
Think they get think they get the right matchup. They finally get to an NFC Championship.
You gotta relax. No, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm about to say it is a
It is the
little too
Lions.
early. It is a little too early to be calling that because it's what 6-7 games left or something like that.
Hmm.
So I mean, something flip flop wrong, and all of a sudden they're a wild card. Um, the Commanders at the Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
But Riverboat Ron defense. I don't know if they're going to be ready, but it'd be interesting to see. Um, the 49ers at the Seahawks.
49ers. Yo, Gino
And
came back with a messed up arm. Was like, you know what? Drew Lock, sit down. Trash.
that and also 49ers acquiring Chase Young. That defense was already beefy, and now you got Chase Young coming off the other side.
Yeah.
And then the last game that I already had written, the
You know what it
Black
is.
Friday game,
You know what it is.
Dolphins and the Jets.
They're
Look,
gonna they're gonna black this game out. Yeah.
it's gonna be a for real Black Friday
Oh,
game.
they are just one okay quarterback away from being a super contender.
And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, is this the reason why the game got flexed to Friday at 3 p.m.?
Maybe.
Because think about it, the Jets haven't scored an offensive touchdown in now 5 weeks, and now they're playing a backup QB because Zach Wilson was already the backup. They're playing a backup,
Wait, who?
the Jets.
Really? Wait, he got benched for this game too?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. It's been fun, Zach. It's been fun. It's over. It's over, man. Go back to
It is
BYU and be like a coach or something. I hope you got that
right?
degree because it's over. And you better invest in Tesla and shut the hell up or something. It's
Right.
a wrap, y'all.
No
It's
offensive
over.
no offensive touchdowns in more than a month.
You ain't Sam Darnold had flashes. You don't have flashes.
When even when Sam Darnold had the trash skill positions around him when he was on the Jets, he was at least scoring offensive
Yeah,
touchdowns.
you give Sam Darnold this offense and defense. What? You mean attempt? You be like, is he Brock Purdy?
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. Sam Darnold would at least be Sam Darnold in this month would have already been able to score more offensive touchdowns than I think the Jets will score the rest of the season.
It's over, Zach Wilson. It is over. It's a wrap. It's over. Go to the
No.
airport.
In
Pack.
fact, I'm gonna make that a hot take. I'm gonna make that a hot take. I'm gonna put this on the front when we did our episode 1 and we did our pick'ems for who wins the division. Jets offensive touchdowns. And then I'm gonna tell myself to just keep putting tick marks. Jets offensive touchdowns since week 12. Week 12 plus. There we go. I'm gonna track that.
Zach Wilson will not be a Jet in 2 years. He'll be on the jet, back
Two,
to the house.
two. He ain't gonna.
Wait,
I'm
no, wait, because this is fourth year, right? Or third year.
third, I think.
Yep. One more year, so they'll keep him because they got to still pay him.
That's bro.
Because think about it, he was the number 2 pick.
Look, no offensive touchdown in 5 weeks. That's some JP Lossman numbers. You remember JP Lossman?
I don't.
Exactly. Those are those type numbers. That's what I'm talking
Nah,
about.
Zach Wilson will be a Jet next year. He may not be on the field, but he will be a Jet. The year after that, he's gonna be answering emails with me.
It's the cold blooded truth, America. It's the cold blooded
That
truth.
dude, man. Like he just
Oh, we
and
came
like
outside.
you know what's wild though? I can't really blame Zach Wilson. Because here's the thing, right? So during that draft, if y'all remember, Trevor. Okay, my bad. I'll go back a little further. Up until I want to say, from I believe early high school
Mhm.
until right before the season ended, Trevor Lawrence was the number 1 quarterback. Justin Fields was number 2 since they were in high school.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, we know what it is. Y'all should know since y'all watch sports, listen to the show. Y'all know what it is. They put a rocket ship on the back of Zach Wilson's back and shot him all the way to number 2. It was Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. I'm not saying Justin Fields is a great quarterback, but I am saying if you were number 2 behind Trevor Lawrence since you were in middle school, and all of a sudden you just not come on now. They tried to do that shit with Will Levis, except for he trash. They tried to do that shit with Will Levis this
And
year. He's not better than Bryce Stroud and Richardson. Now I do think
at
Will
this
Levis be
point,
out here
he ain't
slanging
even
it.
better. I'm about to say at this point, since you brought up Justin Fields, he ain't better than Justin Fields. Justin Fields scored more offensive touchdowns versus the Broncos than Zach Wilson has scored the past 6 weeks.
There you go,
Now I'm adding a game where they scored an offensive touchdown.
bro. Yeah, man. Look, it's like he's not even like a Will Levis James type guy where it's like, yo, I'm gonna slang it. I'm gonna score touchdowns. It may not be to my team,
Right.
but touchdowns gonna be scored. Wilson's like, I'm here throwing this thing to Kobe. Ain't nobody over in that corner. Nobody.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
yeah, I'm about to say now you can I guess go ahead and get through the Sunday and then the Monday game. 'Cause the last one I had on my page was the the Blackout Friday football. You know what? I might make that. I'm gonna make that a hot take.
Well, okay, you ready for Sunday games?
Yeah.
You got the Saints against the Falcons.
Who's home? Is it in
That's
Atlanta?
a question. I think they're in Atlanta.
Interesting. Because I kind of want to go Saints because defense has been impressive. You know what? They're at home. Let me give Atlanta its props. They're at home. I'm gonna go Atlanta.
All right, I got the Saints.
All right. What's the next one?
Bengals against the Steelers.
Oh, we. I thanks to this injury, I don't even know if this is going to be close. Give me Pittsburgh.
Oh, I got Pittsburgh as well. The Steelers just fired their offensive coordinator, and I think their defense is going to score a touchdown against that backup quarterback. But Jamar Chase will have a lot of points because one thing you do with backup quarterbacks, they throw it to the number one wide receiver, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Number one wide receiver, and then the tight end. So next
I
we
can get behind
got
that. I can get behind that. I
we
put
got
that as
the
one of your hot takes, by the way.
this beat is
I still remember the first verse of that song, like word for word. I love that. Love that song.
that was a great album. Anyway, um, Panthers against the Titans.
Panthers.
Give me the Panthers because we can't keep losing these damn games, yo.
Right. Uh, I'm still gonna go Titans. I picked up the Titans defense this week because of it.
Good plan.
So yeah, but I'm with you, man. You got to get off that pretzel stick, man. At least you got off of a donut, but now you got to get off the pretzel stick.
Man, can't stop, won't stop. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The Bucks against the Colts.
Give me Colts. Give me Colts because that's the other defense I got in that fantasy league. I
Oh,
thought
damn.
about playing them because you don't know what Baker to trust. But then I saw Titans. I was like, no, I got to pick that up.
I'm going. Give me the Colts. Because they came off a bye week, so.
True.
Patriots against the Giants.
Nah, bruh. So
Wow,
you
I look at these records. Damn.
I'm about to say, so you want to know about your barn burner of the week? Jesus wept.
I don't know.
That being said, I still have no faith in the Patriots offense either. Give me Giants.
I got the Patriots because Bill Belichick's gonna be like, look here, DeVito, we ain't doing that snatch. So we got the
Fair.
this is a game I didn't think was gonna be good this year. Jacksonville against the Texans.
Ooh.
Texans are at home.
Yeah, bruh. You know what? That's the old pepper boy. Let me get the Texans to pull an upset.
Show me Texans.
I'm about to say, and it'll be a close one. All right, who else you got up?
Browns against the Broncos. Oh, easy.
Okay, I'm sticking with my week one pick. What did I do on that? I got us winning that game.
I got the Broncos. Rams against the Cardinals.
Oof, oof, oof. Oh, you know what? Rams have been in a slight upswing since Matt Stafford said he's confident with his thumb injury. He said he's
Hmm
been confident, and they just pulled the upset on the Seahawks. Yeah, let me get Rams.
I got the Rams as well. Jordan Williams is coming back too. Even though Cooper Kupp is out, it's time for Kuna Matata to go crazy on him.
Right? For real.
Chiefs against the Raiders.
Come on, bro.
Yep, no need. They about to destroy that team
Oh,
now.
especially since they're still playing Aiden O'Connell. Jimmy G wouldn't even win that matchup because Chris Jones has been eating offensive linemen like a buffet. And Trent McDuffie. Don't Trent McDuffie play in the backfield?
I have no clue.
Let me search this real quick. I said Trent, not Tent. Yeah, corner. Trent McDuffie plays cornerback. He had 2 sacks yesterday.
From way back there.
and and one of them was a strip sack. Yo, this Kansas City defense, man. Look, I'm gonna give them their props too. It's not the defense's job to score points. Did like I said, been shutting teams out on 3rd and 10 or longer. Y'all skill positions on the offense outside of Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then obviously the guy that
You know
has to
what?
touch the
Nope,
football.
not Clyde Edwards-Helaire because he's trash right now. You mean Rasheed Rice?
I'll give you Rasheed Rice. Let's replace Clyde Edwards-Helaire with Rasheed Rice.
I'm down
There
with
you
that.
go. If your name ain't one of those, and then obviously Patrick Mahomes, you got some splaining to do. Because 26 drops is unacceptable. There's still a second half of the season to go, and y'all have 26 drop passes. All of that being said, I still think the Chiefs easily roll on this one.
Peace.
Aiden O'Connell's not beating this defense. Is that the
Not even
last
close.
one? Chiefs played yesterday, so that's probably what, Sunday night?
The Sunday at 4:25.
Oh, we even got the Sunday night. Huh.
One more. So we got Eagles against the Bills.
Interesting one that like as much as I low key want to go Bills, Eagles have been out here scrappy and this is a good one. That is a good matchup. But the Eagles have been out here scrappy and these close games. Look, that brotherly shove is coming through. I'm going Eagles.
I'm going Eagles, but with a more convincing win. Now here we Ravens against the Chargers.
Brandon Staley ain't safe around me. Give me the Ravens.
That dude, how does he still have a job? Y'all, he's like, come on, man.
There's no way you have a team that talented with that record. Oh, my other hot take from the previous game. I'm gonna say either Hoyer and between Hoyer, who's the other safety? Hyde. Between Hoyer and Hyde, there will be 2 interceptions.
Hmm, okay, okay.
But yeah. I'm just guessing you going Ravens on the Monday night game.
Of course, we're going Ravens the Monday night game.
Well,
Chargers
have
gonna
your
charge
choice.
you, yo.
Are they the new Falcons?
No, they are always the same Chargers. It's the same how they were with Philip Rivers. Here we go. Last one. The Bears against the Vikings.
Hey man, Vikings got some questions after losing the way they did to the Broncos. They got some questions. That still being said, Bears don't have Justin Fields. Got Tyson Badgett. You got
No. I think no, Phil's played last game.
Well, that just made it more interesting for me.
Yep.
Vikings got some questions. Anyway, they got some questions. Bears trying to low key right the ship and as well as at least play for some pride. Who knows? I'm gonna make that my hot take pick and say Bears. Only because the Vikings got some questions.
I'm going for the Bears too. Same reason.
Chicago. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But man, for them to play on Monday night, come on, bro. I mean, I could say the same about my Broncos last year when we was dealing with the Nathaniel Hackett crap. And don't put us on no prime time. But and hit the box score, load up the box score. Oh wow,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, he did play. Let alone he played. He
Mm-hmm.
almost had a 70. He almost had a 74 quarterback rating.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, show me Bears to these. Look, there's just a couple questions. I get Josh Dobbs. He had them back to back wins. There's some questions. Asking all them questions, making statements, assuming.
Assuming. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that's it, right?
That's it, man. All right, good to go, good sir.
Good
So
to
on that
go.
note, happy Turkey Day, people.
Happy Turkey Day. Y'all eat well, watch some of this football, see what we got right, see what we got wrong. And as
Facts.
always, stay fly and keep on sitting.
Don't get caught in them genjutsus. Release!